Hello everybody, welcome to another Basement Electronics blog. So, a couple days ago, I released a new video and it's not doing too bad. It's about what I kind of expected with my videos lately. But my original plan for the next video was I was going to do a kind of an infrared relay. The idea being I can use a remote to kind of point at a receiver, say in my kitchen, and then my chicken coop on the other side of the yard will get that signal, and then transmit its own infrared for the receiver on the lights, and that way I could turn the lights on and off or change the colors of the lights in my chicken coop without having to go outside. Now, usually it's not that big of a deal because I have to open and close the doors anyway. But this was going to be the first step of a larger project on the chicken coop. Because not only did I want to automate the lights, but eventually I want to build a motorized remote control door and maybe even do something with the feeder. Try to automate the chicken coop as it were. But the next video is currently scheduled to come out on December 26th. So with Christmas coming up, it's going to be awful busy around here, and I want to take a step away from the infrared for a video. And I'm still going to be doing light strings. So I have a little 1 meter strip here. I actually got this for the proof of concept for controlling the light strip on the chicken coop. Unfortunately, this is NeoPixel and the light strip on the chicken coop is not. So I'm going to have to figure something else out. But that doesn't mean I can't still do the remote control. But with this is about 1 meter long and about the right length for underneath my shelf here. So I'm going to wire this up in the next video and then make it festive, kind of blink some red, green, and white lights across it over top my computer and workbench. And then when I don't want it to be festive, I can just make it all white and it'll give me that nice top-down glow so I don't have to use my my camera light all the time whenever I want to work on my projects. Now I know I've done this kind of LED before on the channel. It's probably a couple years ago now. It was just like one of those little rings. But this is going to be, I guess, a little different, at least a different purpose. And also kind of a different way of wiring it. We'll see what we can do with this for the next video. Of course, I have another blog coming out next week too, before the next video is released. Coincidentally, on Christmas Day, which means I usually record these the day before they're released, which means I'm expected to record a blog on Christmas Eve, which might not work. And since admittingly no one's still watching these, I might skip next week's video blog. Maybe I'll throw something a little special up, being Christmas and all, but we'll see. The final thing I wanted to cover on today's video blog was the last two videos were a lot shorter than I wanted them to be. In fact, I probably could have done the two of them in one video if I'd realized. No, that's not to say I'm going to go back and I'm going to mesh them together into one video, because what's done is done. But what it is going to mean is my future videos, I'm going to try a lot harder to try to get to that 12 to 15 minute mark instead of 6 minutes, so that there's little more content to watch. Because while I realize 6 minutes might be a little more digestible, it's usually not quite enough content that I want to cover in each of my videos. I'll definitely try to do a lot better in the future. So that's all I really wanted to talk about in today's blog. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.